Lights, camera, innovation. Walt Disney Studios chose advanced 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business to transform the movie-making process. Together, we kept a remote production hub in Hawaii and sync with a team in California to bring Lilo and Stitch to theaters this summer. This is picture-perfect collaboration. This is Walt Disney Studios with T-Mobile for Business. Take your business further at T-Mobile.com/now.
Start here on the Diamond up north in Toronto. The Mets fell 6-2 to the Jays in the middle game of a 3-game set after taking Monday night's opener. They lost for the second time in 12 games and fell into a tie with Atlanta for the final National League wildcard spot. The Braves beat Washington 12-0. Last night, Toronto starter and former Mets right-hander Chris Bassitt allowed 1 run and 5 hits in 6 innings. He's 2-0 in 2 career starts against the Mets, his team in 2022. Mets left-hander David Peterson was charged with 5 runs, 4 earned, and a season-high tying 8 hits and 4 1/3 innings of work. He lost for the first time since July 28th against Atlanta and allowed more than 2 runs for the first time in 10 road starts this season. Brandon Nimmo's RBI single gave the Mets a 1-0 lead in a 3-hit first, but Toronto tied it in the second before adding 4 more in the third. The Mets got just 3 more hits over the final 8 innings. Up next for them, the lefty Sean Manaea gets the ball this afternoon in the rubber game finale of this 3-game series against the Blue Jays. First pitch from Toronto is scheduled for 3:07 p.m. As for the Yankees, they got shut down and shut out by Seth Lugo and his Kansas City Royals. The final score 5-0 from the Bronx last night. Pitching in New York for the first time since spending his first 7 seasons across town with the Mets from 2016 to 2022, Lugo absolutely dominated, striking out 10 and 7 masterful innings of work. In a potential postseason preview, Lugo carved up a full-strength Yankees lineup that entered leading the majors in homers and ranked second in runs. The right-hander allowed only 3 singles and a walk, none, retiring 17 straight batters, and Gleyber Torres' bloop hit to begin the bottom of the first. Torres snapped the string on another soft single off Lugo with 2 outs in the 6th. He outpitched former Mets teammate Marcus Stroman, who permitted 3 runs and 7 hits, then 5 1/3 innings for New York. It was Kansas City's first shutout against the Yanks since May of 2015 at Kauffman Stadium. New York's advantage in the AL East was shaved to a half game over second-place Baltimore, which won 5-3 at Boston. Up next for the Yanks, Luis Gil is scheduled to get the start tonight in the rubber game series finale against the Royals. First pitch from the stadium is set for 7:05 p.m. Finally, out of the NFL, the temperature around the Tyreek Hill versus Miami-Dade PD feud continues to heat up. The wide receiver is now calling for a Miami-Dade police officer to be fired following a now viral incident Sunday in which Hill was pulled from his vehicle during a traffic stop. Hill's attorney, Julius Collins, released a statement on Hill's behalf yesterday demanding the, quote, immediate termination of the escalating officer who was placed on administrative leave as a result of Sunday's incident. That's your Sports Gnome, and I'm Justin Ellick on 77 WABC.